What's happening, my football family? This is Derek Asamoah, and I have some amazing news, some amazing breaking news. Apparently, the Premier League is scheduled to restart on June the 17th, which is a Wednesday. The Premier League is due to restart, and it will be the game between Manchester City and Arsenal. What a great game. As an ex-football player and a massive football fan at the moment, I absolutely missed the Premier League. You don't understand. I didn't realise how much I loved watching the Premier League until everything got put on hold because of the coronavirus. And now this is an absolutely unbelievable news that the Premier League potentially is going to restart on June the 17th. 20 more days to go, guys, till the Premier League is back. I know the Bundesliga is back, but I'm not really a big fan of the Bundesliga, but it is football and it is some sort of football, so I've been watching it. And it looks kind of weird watching football without football fans. It seems kind of strange, but it works. It gets all the games played and gets the season finished and done with. This is such an amazing news to everyone that's a football fan. It's going to be strange not being able to go to the stadiums to watch the game. Is going to be strange because football is all about the fans, it's all about entertaining the fans, but at least we'll be back on and at least we'll be able to watch it on TV. Hopefully they'll make it free and available for people to watch on TV, that you don't need a subscription to be able to watch the games. I'm hoping they'll put it on the free channels. I'm hoping like some of the BT Sports or Sky Sports will make it freely available so that everyone will be able to enjoy the last few games of the season. So right now there are two games outstanding: Aston Villa against Sheffield United and Man City against Arsenal. After these two games, each and every team in the Premier League will have played 29 games. Only recently, players were able to have contact training. With only 20 days to go before the season restarts, do I think that players will be ready? I should hope so. Personally, as a professional, I thought pre-season always went on for too long and it was something that I hated. But 3 to 4 weeks, I think is the perfect amount of time to get ready for a season in my eyes. So I feel confident that the players will be ready to perform at their maximum again. So I have no worries that they're going to feel out of shape, or they should have been doing work anyway. They were doing individual work, but it's only now that they allow contact with each other. So hopefully the football won't suffer and we'll see really competitive game, just like we've been seeing in the Bundesliga. For the players, it's going to feel weird, it's going to feel strange not having the fans there cheering them on. But you know what? Some players will flourish. Some players struggle to perform in front of a big crowd, and some players only perform when there's a big crowd. So it'll be interesting to see which players perform better than the rest. We call them training players. Some players play better in training, and when it comes to a Saturday, they play well, but they don't do as good as they did in training because of the extra pressure from the fans. But all in all, some absolutely great news. I'm hyped about it. Let me know how you guys are feeling, if you guys are ready. 17th, mark it in your calendar, 17th of June, the Premier League is back, and I for one cannot wait to see Man City versus Arsenal. So there's only 92 matches left in the Premier League, and I think that should not take very long to complete. As much as it's great news for the fans and as much as it's great news, and I'm even excited about the return of the Premier League, as an ex-player, I start to think what the players are going through, and I can't help but feel sorry for them because there's so much uncertainty over this coronavirus and no one is 100% sure within themselves if it's absolutely safe enough to be out on that field. And I really feel sorry for them. I for one, I don't know if I will be able to play the game, but then again, if the health experts are saying it's safe to do so, then I'm gonna have to go along with it. But it is a worrying time because you have to worry not just for them, you have to worry about their families and you have to worry about a whole lot, and it's going to take a lot, and the players have to remain so disciplined, and that's the hardest part because players are known for their indiscipline sometimes they don't like sticking to the rules, sometimes they don't like Do you know what I mean? It will be so important for these players to follow the rules and not break the rules, like going out, socializing, going into big crowds and stuff like that. They have to remain disciplined for the next 7 or 8 weeks for the season to finish. It's not a long time. They have to look at this and take this serious from an unselfish point of view, because they have to think about their teammates, they have to think about the team they're playing, they have to think about everyone else involved in restarting the Premier League and making the restart a success. So it's up to them really, so that the coronavirus does not return, so to speak, and have the season voided again. At the moment, most of the players and staff have tested negative for the coronavirus, which is a massive plus. Players are getting tested regularly, so that should fill them with confidence. And this is the only way, this is the only fair way to do it, in my opinion. Any other way might be reasonable, but it will not have been fair. So this is the right way to do it. I'm just hoping that everyone comes out the other side all right and everything comes out really good and football is the winner. So right now, the only thing left to discuss really is where the matches are going to be played. No one seems to have a clue where the matches are going to be played. Obviously, the teams want to play their games. They'll prefer to play at their home ground, but there's talks of neutral grounds being used, which I can see the idea, like keep all the players and keep everyone in the same area. For example, if all the teams in the Premier League comes to London, stays secluded in a secluded hotel or secluded area for 6 weeks just to get the season done and just use pitches in and around London, not having to travel from town to town, from city to city, and it will be a lot easier. Being honest, I feel that would be a very good idea, because at the end of the day, no fans are allowed in the stadium, so you're not going to have home advantage with the fans. And I feel the whole team being in one city will be a good thing, because it is only for 6 weeks, and 6 weeks will come and go like that. It will just be like a mini World Cup. It's just 6 weeks away, 6 weeks, come to London, use the London stadium, stay in one place so that there's not too much travelling, and play the games at neutral venues, you know, because there are going to be no fans, so playing at home at your home stadium doesn't really make sense. It doesn't give you a home advantage because there's going to be no fans there. So for me, it doesn't really matter where you play. So if that's what's going to take for the Premier League to restart, then 100% go for it. I for one wouldn't mind. I for one, if I was a player, would not mind it. Bring it on. Whatever it takes to get the Premier League back on, get it done, and let's have this league concluded and finished so that we can see who, well, I don't think anyone's going to catch Liverpool, but we can see who goes down into the Championship. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and leave in a comment what you think about this whole situation. If you're excited for the Premier League restart, if you think that playing at neutral ground is a good idea, or whatever ideas you have, leave in a comment and let's discuss it. But for now, till next time, I'm out.